Alright, so this is lesson number 4 in this 5-part series. So if you haven't watched the previous ones, make sure you go back and watch them all in order and do all the exercises, and I'll guarantee you will be a better guitar player once you've done that. Alright, so now we're just going to cover the 7th shape. That's the last shape out of these. So we start on the 7th scale degree, and we're still in the key of A, so that's going to be G sharp up here on the 16th fret. You have the shape in front of you, so just follow along when I play it. So I'm going to find the lowest available root and go through the same thing as I've done before. Next root. Next root. Descending. And descending from the next note. And finally, by now you should know the process. You start at the lowest available position, go through exactly the same thing that I just did. Alright, so once you've done that, we're going to connect the 6th shape and the 7th shape. We have the 6th shape from the last lesson. So again, if you haven't watched these in order, please go back so this makes sense for you. But I'm going to assume that you've done that. So we're just going to do the coupled version here now. So we're going to connect these two. So the lowest available root I have in the 6th shape will be this note, and then we're going to connect them. And again, the connection is going to occur on the high E string and the low E string. Next one. Next one. Next. And the final one. As before, just go down here, play each of these couplings of 6 and 7 on each fret. And once you've done that, we're going to go to the final couplings here. And you might think like, well, we've done all the shapes, so what's left? Well, we haven't actually connected shape 7 and 1. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to start up here, find the lowest available root note, A here, and then go up. Next. And the last one. Alright, now you have to do the same thing. You start at the lowest available fret, go up 1 fret at a time until you completed the entire fretboard. And it's a good idea to keep a piece of paper close to where you're practicing and just jot down what fret you ended up on in a single practice session, and then continue on from that point in the next. So the goal here is to play each of these individual shapes all up the fretboard, and then all of these couplings as well, where we connect 2 shapes at a time. So if you made it this far, great job, and see you in the next video. Alright, so that was lesson number 4. Hopefully you've done all the lessons so far. If not, again, go back and do the ones you missed. It's very clear on what to do. You have a list that you want to go through, and once that's done, you can just move on to the next lesson. If you're watching this from the future, you can actually click on the next lesson here in each of the subsequent videos. You don't need to go around searching. Anyway, good luck with this stuff and see you in the next lesson.